Haru Urara, and I'm super excited for this match.
I mean, yeah, this is actually I think the first time we're going to see each of them for ourselves. I mean, I can't speak for you personally, but like, this is going to be the first time we're going to be seeing them on this camera, and I'm actually interested in this matchup because like, it's so open-ended these days. Like, you know, we're getting towards the tail end of the series. Oh, we're just going straight in. It's going to be Yoshi and Sword Fighter.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is Data's a pretty well-known Yoshi player at this point. One of many throughout the Northeast, and this matchup is gonna be a little bit wonky.
Yeah, we already see the shooting stars come out from Haru Urara, and that's going to be a really key projectile against a character like Yoshi. And there's the chatbot coming in from Data immediately, and there's Saipi, a good old slash dash, and I'm actually going to...
Those power thrusts on is absolutely going to be the key to the matchup, as you were talking about, just doing a really good job of controlling the space that Yoshi wants to occupy in the air, force that double jump armor out, and continue to shark those landings with aggressive pressure. Yoshi's acceleration, so good in the air, so good at changing directions, and very hard to pin down, but Sword Fighter's got the tools to make it happen.
Yeah, that's just how we see that all three of the specialist moves. We're just seeing the down special we don't have to see. Yeah, this forward air landed by Dana. Okay. Interesting utilization of the recovery there, but great mix-up there by Haru Urara. And there's a nair coming out from Dana. A little bit of an edge guard situation. Up smash whiffs. There's the forward throw, and that's again an edge guard situation. That's a big psyche and great navigation, and Urara changes it up.
Trying to find the edge guard once again, and that hero flurry doing so much work. Not gonna find it though, and it's gonna be Yoshi's tail swinging below the ledge that steals yet another stock away.
Okay.
Dana on the board now, but both players trying to find an early lead.
Okay, I was also saying there could be a combo string coming in from Dana soon enough, but yeah, a little bit of a miskey there by Haru Urara. Oh, lower smash does not find the mark after the forward air spike, and yeah, I want to go back to something you said about the Yoshi double armor jump. You know, that flutter jump's the key game for Dana, especially with a character like Yoshi. Oh, there's a back air. Does it take the second? No, it does not.
Not quite. Great DI recognition of the situation from Haru there. Now gonna try for the aggressive aerial off of ledge, but you just can't do that with a character who's got disjoints like Yoshi does on that tail. Yoshi as well going great job just using the platform to route back to center, take stage control, and then force over on your opponent on the corner. This game has been all about just the decision to skip neutral, and both players have gotten punished for that impatience over and over again.
Yeah, that is just like the key about this one. It's like you're putting your foot on the gas, and so hard none of these players have let it go. But that's a miscue again from Haru. That's another up smash whipping just straight up, and now we have to see if Data can pull it back together in this neutral situation, which is a rarity in this game one so far.
I mean, looking for these forward airs is super smart here, especially on the DI in. You just get so much. You catch them slipping once, and that's just gonna be the stock gone on if you're Mii Sword Fighter, right? Like, your game plan, get that DI in, get the mix, get a power thrust, try to keep them moving, but once Yoshi gets to set the pace of play, you just only really have these laggy options that have a bunch of end lag and are super committal. Like, I don't hate the moveset in the matchup. You've got a bunch of movement, you've got the ability to keep the pressure on Yoshi, you've got the ability to stay underneath this super sharky character, close the gap, threaten with a large burst range, bait out double jump armor, get some really strong confirms from range, especially as you mentioned that shuriken at the beginning, which does combo into some of those power thrust options. But what we really just need to see here is a better understanding of some of that patience. So way too many swings in game one that you got reversaled on, and if you're Mii Sword Fighter, you just want to play just like this. You want to find that opening, take your punish, and then reset your scenario.
Yeah, I was about to say, there was a lot of moments where Urara definitely went aggressive when they definitely should have. And well, I was about to watch about that out smash that took that last stock in game one, where he went for that side beam, but unfortunately just misplaced it and under Dana's up smash that ended it, and that was a little unfortunate. But so far, this game number two here as the Pokemon Stadium 2 counter pick goes. Up special does find the mark on Dana. Oh, do we see the up air? Yes, we do. That's a great start for Haru Urara.
An excellent implementation of the game plan we were just talking about. Utilizing the 186 unit wide PS2, the widest stage we've got in Ultimate, right? And just making it happen. But that space, which you were so disciplined about establishing under the platform, and you see right there, Haru trying to establish again on the other side. But unlike the first stock where the platform and the approach was on his terms, Dana realizing and having been wanting to contest at all costs.
Yeah, so far a great control made by Haru Urara. Another egg goes off. There's a flutter jump. Does safely make it back to the stage. And Dana finds that back air, takes the stock, and now it's just a work from behind if you're Dana, but Haru definitely is not going to be unfazed just yet.
For the down throw, that's going to be some damage, but just not quite able to find the extension. Is Dana going for the full commit as to boot? The pressure from the Mii Sword Fighter is on, though, and this is what we were talking about. Such easy coast-to-coast with a shuriken. It's how do you find the corner pressure, though, and does so with a back air to close out the stock. The adjustments have been made, so now it's what you have up your sleeve.
Yeah, definitely. And there's the flutter mate. Oh my goodness. I'm mentioning Pokemon all of a sudden. It's flutter jump farmer. Sorry about that. You guys see the side B. I mean, that's actually a down special. Yeah, correct me twice. There's a down there coming out from Haru Urara. Doesn't we see the upper? Okay, great discipline by not going for it immediately. Definitely would have been an aggressive option there. But now he's back in this edge guard situation, and Dana gets back to neutral.
Haru, though, spilling blood in the water, and that's going to be the up air on the edge of the platform. We saw so many of those come out at the end of that game too, including one that whiffed, but actually set up a really interesting frame trap on that platform. Mixing that frame trap up after the fact instead of opting to try and land on the platform, right? We see it there. What kills him is in the next interaction. You thought you jump in the same place, and suddenly they get uncomfortable. It's holding that center line high, holding that center line low, and abusing your auto cancel windows to just give Yoshi no semblance of an option, cause that panic, cause that double jump armor, and have the coverage every which way you want.
Not only that, Mii Swordfighter's up air was key to that game too here. As we're going to see the same characters again, we're going to this game 3. Now, I actually am wondering if Dana counter picks a different stage here. Yeah, we're going back to small battlefield, I think.
Yeah. This
okay, the immediate up special to start.
You don't want to have the... You like the plot layout better here. It's a little easier for you to kind of shut down Mii Sword Fighter shenanigans around platforms. It's a lot easier to control the space and control center here. The lower platforms, I think, are a little easier for Yoshi to charge, and Sword Fighter's got that horizontal mobility to cover platform no matter what. So I like the stage. I like that it kind of forces the scrappy gameplay that Dana's been looking for. And once again, early, what a setup to keep that corner. Holy mackerel.
I was about to mention, I was a little surprised that initial forward air that did not spike, but hey, that does not phase Dana at the slightest. The egg into the back air definitely finishes it off, and so far now it looks like Dana's the one that's getting the download onto Haru Urara, but that's a mistimed flutter jump if you're Dana.
You can't be having those or unfortunate cross up there on the back air, going to put Dana in the corner, and now has to scramble away. Giving up stage for free is not what you want, but that neutral area is absolutely as much of a get off me tool as there is in Ultimate. And so Dana able to reset the situation, reset the pressure, find the position for his trouble, but now no armor.
Yeah, definitely no armor yet, but there is again onto the right platform. Definitely kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. A lot of movement.
To be able to reverse that egg to get back to stage there. He had no jump, he never put his feet back down, and that could have been very disastrous indeed. Instead, it's just going to be one slash after another cross stage. This Mii Sword Fighter Haru doing such a good job at leveraging the character's whole burst range, aggressively, defensively, and anywhere in between. But Supernova, these two just can't find a stock right now.
No, nobody can, but so far this is just evenly matched between these two players. Back air from Dana finds that third hit, and there's an aggressive side B. Not take the stock though.
No, it's still not going to do it.
The down special takes it though.
Yeah, the down angle going to close it out, just leveraging the coverage again, that this character can throw out via such a strong angled burst of movement. This character is all about just like trying to play this poke game. Maybe you get a grab, maybe you get a cheeky DI-in combo, but for the most part, like, you're very content to sit at mid-stage, play that runaway game, try to hit these shuriken combos and force an advantage.
Goodness. I was about to be a little scared of Urara there, but Side B into down tilt was just fast enough to counteract whatever Dana was going to do here. Side B back onto the stage. Edge guard situation, caught by the back air. Dana up air. That's a sour spot!
Beat that pivot up tilt. We're not gonna get enough credit, but that pivot up tilt was such a cute idea from Haru. Unfortunately, again, not finding dividends. The spacing was there, but Yoshi's tail's just a little bit bigger, my friend. Dana leveraging all of this character's mileage, and despite the percent gap, this game is far from over. Yoshi very capable of taking this back. You're in a really awkward situation if you're Haru, who's starting to feel the pressure.
Yeah, forcing out that forward smash. I definitely see division with that forward smash. Okay, that's like a 4-pump smash we've seen this set from Haru, and none of them has landed so far. And that's a parry on a multi-hit. That doesn't quite work. This is interesting. A jack comes out, so that's definitely now everyone's getting it. This is definitely a percentage rate for Yoshi to steal the game whenever you desire. Up tilt from Urara, and now Dana's got to go through some reversals, and Yoshi bombs to snap the ledge, but a down air sets up another edge guard situation.
Yeah, you got to be really careful here if you're Yoshi, because those resources are very fragile, and this kid is very good at sniping them out. Tries to get the DI trap, and does after the air dodge panic. That's gonna be a crazy ending to game number 3 and our first set of the block. Supernova. What a fantastic way to start things off.
I mean, there's a better way to stop Yoshi from doing his game plan, and it's definitely using your disjoints to your advantage. I don't know if that was forward smash or forward tilt, but either way, that was this great pressure from Urara, who looked like it was not going well for him in that game number 3 first stock, you know, but that credit where it's due. Urara took it back and got it done.
And the movement from some of these players, like just recognizing, hey, I'm going to break out here, I can slide past ledge and conserve a little bit of momentum. Just the understanding of spacing that we saw throughout this set was really good. There were so many micro space ace options, you know, max range pressure that was really good. Understanding, hey, my down tilt's going to actually hurtbox shift under the tip of your aerial, so I can poke safely here when I might not be able to otherwise. You can tell the players have played the match, played the game, and it's really cool to see, right, this late into Ultimate, because we joke about spacing being essential to platform fighters, but it's hard, and it's really, really cool to see at this high level this early in a bracket.
Yeah, like spacing's important, especially if you're a sword fighter, maybe if you're like Haru Urara, you know. Yeah, that up till that up there, that was just perfect.
It covers. It covers everything offensively. It covers everything defensively that you want it to. And the risk reward is, okay, you land under platform. They're now still above you, and you have platform defensively. Is so good.
Yeah, you look at this final sequence here between these two players, Dana and Urara, and you see a little bit of a forward tilt there. Yeah, I think that was a forward tilt that took the stock, but definitely just catching Dana on a lot of pressure, and that forces the air dodge. And thankfully, a sorted fighter like Mii Swordsman does have the range to punish that sort of air dodge, and that is key to playing anybody with a disjoint.